What's up, guys? Stratter here, bringing you guys a full match against my buddy Mienshanes, and I was playing Battlin Boxers and he was playing Constellars, and it turned out to be a pretty fun match, so I thought I may as well upload it. So, anyways, game 1 I open up Starlight and Spar, but he just goes ahead, just goes for Heavy and Thunder King Ryo, and then he pro sets the reinforcements of the army, which I didn't really know at the time what it was, so I decided just go Foolish Burial, get my glass shot to the grave so I can return Spar. And I thought maybe getting Thrasher out would help so I could get over TK, but instead he negates that summon. But that also allows me to get out Switch Hitter so I can bring back Glassjaw. Then I can go into my Lead Yoke, and now I'm on the field with this badass motherfucker. And I'm just like, come at me, bro, what can you do? So he decides he's gonna go Pollux, and he's gonna go into Star Liege so he can negate my Lead Yoke. That way he can just ram into him with Star Liege, deal 2,000. Then he can deal 1,700 more with Pollux, but after that, I'm going to go ahead and just special out Trag. That way I got a little bit of flexibility I can do. So I go for Heavy Storm here. Really didn't know what to expect, so I'm going to use Trag's effect to make him a level 4, and by, or not make him a level 4, I'm sorry. First I take his monster, Pollux, by discarding another level 4 that was in my hand. I forgot what it was, wasn't paying attention, but then I make him 4, go into Black Ship, send Starlight to the grave so he doesn't plus off of it. Then I ram into his face down while I set another card. I forgot what it was. I probably should have put the card info on instead of the settings menu off to the side. Kind of forgot to do that, and I'm too lazy to re-narrate this, so oh well, yes. So, deal 2,100 more as he sets a spell, trap, whatever it was, but he's going to go ahead and he's going to go for the MST on my Lance, but then he goes for the Reborn as I chain Maxi. That way, when he summons out his Star Liege, I can at least plus off of it. And then I'm going to go for the Lance here, as he goes for the Honest. And I really shouldn't have done that because of the fact that, like I said, he had Honest in his hand. And I probably should have anticipated that when he went to attack into my Black Ship. But it's fine because I could ban out 2 with Blaster, get out Headgear, and then I could just swing for game. So that actually gives me game 1. And now we're going to go into game 2 right here. And this is a little bit more stupid of me because I opened up Fossil Dyna. I mean, I didn't open it, I sided it. That hurts me more than it hurts him. And I should have anticipated that, but at the time I didn't really have anything in my side deck for Constellars, but he ends up setting 2 and opens up Pleiades, and I top deck the Heavy Storm. As my friends say, I open up the Strato Arctica 9000 and I go for the Heavy Storm. But anyways, end phase, he's going to bounce my Fossil Dyna back. If he didn't do that and he went to just straight up attack it, then after Fossil Dyna flipped up, then his Star Liege would, or not his Star Liege, I'm sorry, Pleiades would have been destroyed. But after he attacks me, deals some damage, I'm going to get out my Trag here, and I'm going to attempt to ram into him, but he goes for the Compulse and sends my Trag back to my hand, so I'm forced to set 2 more. And I believe he's going to target my back row, I believe. No, he doesn't target it, never mind. He just goes straight into my Spar, destroys it, but I managed to top deck into my Blaster, so I'm going to send Glass Shot to the grave, destroy his Pleiades, and then I'm going to get out my Pale Dynamo and just hit for 1,200 because why the hell not? Plus, I was also fearing the XCs were born again. But he's going to go ahead just go for Tenki. He's going to search out his Brotherhood of Firefist Bear. I'm going to go ahead and chain Torrential. But then he goes for the Xyz Reborn afterwards, gets back Pleiades. I'm going to go ahead and just go for Trag again. But unfortunately for me, he's probably just going to go ahead and just bounce Trag back once again. I'm going to go ahead and just use his effect. He does not use Pleiades' effect just yet. He waits until I actually get out my Gaga Cowboy, then he does it. So anyways, I get out Blaster, he goes for Lance, and that was pretty much game. There was nothing I could do, so it was on to game 3. So I decided, I believe, yeah, I went for Foolish Burial, just get my my Switch Hitter in the grave, then I go for Monster Reborn, get out Spar, go out to Level Chain, use his effect, ditch Glassjaw and Switch Hitter, grab Switch Hitter back for Glassjaw's effect, and then I'm just going to set a Lance because why the fuck not, right? Now I have basically a second turn Lead Yoke under my belt. But he's going to just go ahead and open up Pollux Kaust, and then he's going to go out to Pleiades again. I like to call him Bounce Magic because that's what he does. He just bounces shit back. So I'm going to go for Lance, but then he goes for Book of Moon. I probably should have waited to the damage step, but I really forgot to do that. Oh well, I guess. So I draw into Phoenix Chain. I don't think that's gonna help me much. So I'm gonna go for Mind Control here and attempt to take his Pleiades, but he's just gonna end up bouncing it back to his extra deck. So I go Switch Hitter and Glass Draw once again, swing for 35. Didn't know what his back row was at the time, but apparently it wouldn't hurt me at all. So I decided just go Lead Yoke, right? Nope, Solemn Warning. So now I'm gonna have to set my Phoenix Chain and just hope for the best, I guess. So he goes out to Sombres, and I wasn't sure whether or not I would be able to negate it, so I didn't go for Phoenix Chain there. So it probably does, or probably doesn't. I forgot the ruling. There was some ruling about it last month or so while it was at a fucking thing. But he ends up going out to Aegis. I Phoenix Chain that, but he goes out to Gaia Charter, smacks me for 2600. So I top deck the Blaster, so I'm just gonna go ahead and ban out Level Chain and Lead Yoke, get it out. But I go for Lance as after he tries to bottomless it, but I'm not gonna be able to destroy his Gaia Charger. So now basically what I'm forced to do is just have my Blaster get bounced back to my hand through his effect. Then I'm just going to get out Blaster once more, kind of ballsy, but I had to do it, and I also set the Torrential, by the way. Managed to destroy his Gaia Charger, but he's going to MST my Torrential, so now it's like, okay, I have Blaster out, I'm all good, I guess, but he has a Monster Reborn, goes into Koust, he goes Tenki, and he grabs Koust again. Then he's basically just going to go into Pleiades, and yeah, this is looking really bad for me. But instead of using his effect, he's going to let Blaster bounce right back to my hand instead of actually using his effect. So I'm going to set my Solemn Judgment, but he's going to end up just using his effect to bounce it back because he didn't know what I had at the time, and it was probably a good play that he did do that. So he's going to go Tenki, just grab Bear, and then he's going to overlay Pleiades with M7, and then he's just gonna set Tenki through Bear's effect, and he's gonna swing for big heavy damage. And next turn, it's pretty much just game for me. There's nothing I can really do, so I just want to push for as much damage as I want, see what I can do. I go for Rhoda, get into Switch Hitter, and I'm gonna target Glass Jaw. It's all good, so I go into Lead Yoke, and I attempt to attack into his Bear, and he compulses me, and I pretty much had to run there. So that's the end of the match, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy that, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, sub. Go check out Mienshanes' channel, and that's all I got for you today, guys. Strato signing out, and ciao.